Hey Astro Kids, and welcome back. And in today's video, we'll be talking about Jupiter in the third house. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. So just a quick disclaimer before we start. You first want to understand what sign is Jupiter placed in. Do you have Jupiter at home in the sign of Sagittarius or Pisces, or exalted in Cancer, debilitated in Capricorn? This will make a huge difference in how Jupiter will play out in your natal chart. Along with this, you want to see, are there any planets conjunct with Jupiter or aspecting to Jupiter? These will also have an influence on Jupiter. And along with this, is Jupiter being hemmed by malefics? So for example, if you have Jupiter in the third house and you have Mars in the second house and Saturn in the fourth house, this will make a huge difference in how Jupiter will function for you. Along with this, you want to see the houses that are ruled by Sagittarius and Pisces, as Jupiter will directly influence these houses. Jupiter matures at the age of 16, so this will be a very prominent time within your life when Jupiter will have an influence over you. Along with this, Jupiter will have a huge impact during a Jupiter Mahadasha. So if you have not seen my video on the Jupiter Mahadasha Bhuktis, I will leave a link for that above and down below in the description. So what does Jupiter represent? Jupiter is the most benefic planet in astrology. Jupiter is all about compassion, generosity. It is the planet that comes to our rescue when we are in a difficult situation. Jupiter is all about taking the right path in life. It is about our higher principles, our morality. Jupiter also is dealing with higher knowledge, wisdom, truth, justice, religion, culture. Jupiter is all about expansion. Jupiter expands anything that it touches within our natal chart. Jupiter is also a planet that is connected with our wealth and our earning capacity, along with our connection with children and the husband in a female chart. Jupiter is a planet of happiness. It brings us a sense of optimism, of faith, of belief, and so therefore Jupiter is a planet of great fortune. It is governing how happy and fortunate we feel about our lives. Jupiter is ultimately the planet that gives us a feeling of security and stability. It is all about giving us the foundation and grounding to feel secure in this world. So what is the third house? The third house is a house of our courage and willpower. It is all about taking the initiative. The third house is where we put forth our efforts and where we take the initiative to go for what we want in life. It is all about our ego and our personal development. The third house pertains to our skills and talents. It is all about creativity, competition, sports, entertainment, media, writing, journalism, communication, and the third house is also connected with our early upbringing, along with our connection with our siblings, particularly our younger siblings. The third house is also a house of short trips. It is all about our local community, connecting with our neighbors and everything that is happening within our immediate surroundings. The third house is about how we are influenced from our early upbringing. It is about the practical knowledge that we can put to use. The third house is a house of business, of entrepreneurship, of really putting your skills and talents to use. The third house is connected with all forms of communication through writing, technology, and speech. So what happens when Jupiter is positioned in the third house of your natal chart? Well, this is a bit of a challenging position for Jupiter because Jupiter is Karaka for the ninth house, which directly opposes the third house. So Jupiter feels a little bit out of its element here in this third house. But ultimately, this is a positive position that can bring you a great deal of happiness and expansion into your personal life. Jupiter is said to be like a lamp in Vedic astrology where it lights up the houses that it aspects much brighter than the house that it sits in. And so Jupiter in this third house is definitely going to increase your communication abilities. You love to socialize and to connect to your local community. You are all about connection and feeling like you are a part of your community. So this is going to increase your ability to express yourself, to communicate with others around you. This is going to keep you very busy and active within your environment. Jupiter in the third house can also give you a lot of great skills around writing, journalism, media, sales. This can also get you interested into cars, into anything where you are able to advertise and commercialize, to use your knowledge to actually share your philosophy through trying to make a sale or to put this to practical use. So this is an excellent position for any kind of sales careers, marketing. All of this is connected with this third house. Jupiter in this house is going to make you very much interested in learning and philosophy, as it directly aspects onto the ninth house. With Jupiter here, you are constantly expanding into new directions. Once again, this third house is all about initiating yourself. It is all about going for what you want in life. So you are constantly starting new projects. You are constantly making new connections with people around you. So this is always going to keep you busy, always on the go. This is definitely a position of a love for travel. You are constantly traveling and going on trips in your local community. This is also going to increase your courage, as this third house is all about confidence and self-esteem, and Jupiter in here is going to expand this house. So this is going to give you a great deal of self-belief, of confidence, of charisma, especially if Jupiter is placed well in the chart. This can also give you happiness through siblings, but if Jupiter is placed poorly in the chart, then there can also be some conflicts and differences in belief systems in your connection with your siblings as well. Jupiter will also give you a lot of good fortune and support through your family and early upbringing. Once again, particularly if Jupiter is placed well in the chart. As Jupiter aspects onto the seventh house, this is also going to give you a lot of happiness and fortune through marriage as well. Jupiter can attract to you a very supportive spouse, and this can also give you an attraction towards foreigners as far as marriage goes as well. So this is an excellent position where you can get someone who has a great deal of wisdom and guidance. Jupiter will also aspect over to the ninth house of the chart. So this is going to make you interested in foreign cultures, foreign philosophies. This is a position that can be challenging, as this ninth house is related to the father. So you can have differences of beliefs and opinions with the father. Jupiter's aspect onto this ninth house is going to bring a great deal of knowledge and wisdom through your family and your philosophy through your ancestral line. So this is going to give a great deal of wisdom and culture to you. Jupiter's aspect onto the ninth house also expands opportunities for higher education, for gaining the knowledge that you can put to use in this area. However, sometimes because Jupiter is opposing its original house, there can be some conflicts and issues in this area of higher education. So you may find it difficult to complete your studies or to actually get anything of value out of your education with this position. Jupiter in the third house makes you more inclined towards the practical everyday knowledge. So this can make this a very challenging house. The aspect over to the ninth house also makes you very much interested in travel and foreign cultures, but you may find some mishaps or conflicts along your journeys in the long distance travel. Jupiter will also aspect onto your 11th house. This is a huge house of your hopes and dreams and the things that you seek to gain in life. So Jupiter's aspect onto this 11th house can definitely bring to you a lot of friends and support through your network circle. You can attract a great deal of wealth and opportunities through this aspect. Once again, if Jupiter is placed well in the chart, then this is definitely going to help you to increase your wealth and earning capacity. Jupiter's aspect here can make you very popular, very likable by others. You have a very magnetic presence about you and a way of communicating that attracts a great deal of people. So even if Jupiter is placed poorly in the chart, this means that you can have a fluctuating friend circle where people are coming and going. But if Jupiter is placed well, this can give you a strong support circle through your friends. You attract new people easily, and you're able to get a great deal of support through your friends. Jupiter here also can mean that you can meet your husband in a family situation and a family function. Your cousins, siblings, family members can introduce you to your spouse. Along with this, you can meet your spouse in your local environment or in any situation that is dealing with communication, with media, with journalism, all of these circumstances. Jupiter in this third house can give you a great deal of working with other people. So you can have a love of teamwork, of group work, of really bringing people together in order to support you in your achievement of goals. So this tends to be a very extroverted placement where you like to connect with others. You like to meet new people and are very optimistic and open to new opportunities. So this can definitely help you to succeed in life. Jupiter here can make you a great teacher. But once again, this philosophy, this wisdom that you develop tends to be around the practical areas of life as you are seeking to put your knowledge to practical use. Jupiter here can also give you great skills in finance. So you may be involved in finance, in stockbroking, and anything that is related to money, accounting, counting the books. You can be very skilled in these areas. And once again, you can see a husband who is also having these skills with Jupiter here in this third house.